So they forced the label upon us, and we took it either through ignorance or because we were forced to.
I mean, you get the children first. Children don't question their parents. So if the parents took it by force and the children grow up being classified as black, then you tell them, hey, you're not black. That means pale. Look at you. You're saying you very copper colored. You rich in copper color. Like, it's crazy. So you have to let that go. Like, our people have to let that word black go completely. It's not our word. It don't describe us. There is no history of black people.
Not at all.
It's your show, man. I'm letting you listen to you.
No, I appreciate that. That's good info. I need to hear that. And yeah, it really cracks me up. It tickles me when I hear people. You know, it's 2017. You know, people just calling themselves black like that's who they are. Like, it's just a natural thing. That's not natural to call yourself that. But I mean, it's natural if you were raised that way and that's all you knew. But like, if you're looking at it from a bird's eye view, you can see that black, that's not natural. That's not that's not an identity at all.
At all. Even if you go, and this the thing that kills me, I don't care if a person is from New York, Florida, Texas, California, Seattle, Chicago, Wisconsin, Ohio, every place in America. You ask them about what they people told them, they're going to say, I got Indian in my family, and they never met each other. It's not a conspiracy. But why are you calling yourself this color? You got to let that go.
Right.
I mean, like, because I know for a fact, like, we see what's going on with these immigrants. We see what's going on with this thing. And the thing is, blacks have no rights. So it's like they give you the history, but they not giving you no history because they, like, for example, I forget the lady's name, but today they say she was Native American and African American, but she was born in 1844. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense. The term was invented in 1988.
Yeah, that's an anomaly.
That doesn't make sense. Unless these people have, I believe this is the only thing I believe. Unless these people have time where they can go back in time, that's the only way any story they told us could be possible. Unless they got a motherfucking time machine, excuse my language, unless they got a time machine and they could go back and they transporting these people over here like that, that's the only, it's just unrealistic, man. So.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Crazy, man. And
really?
The children, I'm listening to you.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Now I'm saying the children know this. Like, the children know they're not black. You ask them what, because the thing is, people think they calling you black on your complexion. No. They calling you black because it's a caste system. It's a social caste system. Because you ask any child, you ask them, I don't care how dark they are, they'll tell you they was brown. And then the people who we call brown are beige. And the people they call white are pink. So it's like, we definitely not talking about complexion. We're talking about a caste system. And people get emotional, like, especially the so-called blacks, because we know they're not black, but that's what they choose to call themselves. They get so emotional. They get tied to a word that don't even connect you to your ancestors. Your ancestors didn't call themselves black.
Oh, no.
They were forced into the slave system. Some of them, not all of them, like they tell us, some of them. And they took it on because it was easier to. But they kept that history. They kept it.